Welcome to day 9. Today's exercise is choosing an object that you use regularly and every day and that you sometimes lose, such as a key, a cell phone, pen, hat, toothbrush, or the remote control. I know for me, definitely it is my cell phone because little people are always after it. So I tend to put it in places where I usually, forget, and then I'm off hunting for it. So now actually attempt to lose this object, right? It's kind of like how when we hide our snacks just so that they stay for us and nobody else. Hide this object well and try to make yourself forget where it is. Okay, so go do that. More than likely, you won't be able to lose this object as hard as you try because you've applied a lot of attention to the process of losing it and trying to make yourself forget. At this point, losing it is nearly impossible. Why do you think this is? If you try to drop a dependency, behavior, thought pattern, addiction, or any unhealthy vice using a lot of thought, attention, focus, struggle, and effort, you'll never lose it. It will be with you in one form or another for a very long time, possibly forever. The point is, whatever you give attention to consistently will be difficult to lose. This is the reason why people who complain a lot are never happy. They're giving so much attention to their problems and to what's bugging them. The problems eventually become an intimate part of their lives. Remember, rival enemies maintain a devoted relationship. So that is why, like in our lives, we have a lot of rivals, right? Our weight, for example, we want to lose it. The snacking habits that we have, or overeating, like those are our rivals that we want to lose. And this activity today is to help us shift our focus onto other things and not in finding, right? Not putting all of our focus onto finding something that we lost, but rather, can we find something else that actually is way more meaningful to you, way more important to you, and actually will bring you, what you need. So depression can feel like a vicious cycle for many people, but too often this cycle is kept spinning because we think too much about the depressive state. Don't help the cycle, right? So when you have that one thought, it leads to another, and then next thing you know, you're thinking about something 15 years in the past and you're regretting and blaming that, right? I've seen this very, very deeply in my mom, that she goes into this guilt cycle and regret cycle that takes her all the way back to when my grandmother, her mother, died. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant her Jannah. And she just lives in so much sadness. And it's hard because a lot of our grief is linked to the people that we love. But that grief is turning into depression, and it's not letting us live. So we want to shift our focus to something that's going to help get you out of this cycle and not stay in that cycle. What that shift looks like, we'll find out in the coming weeks. So today, again, 10 minutes of silence and focused breathing. Now, you may not have 10 minutes every single day. Sometimes even I don't, or most of the times. So whether you do 10 minutes of silent or just 1 minute of silent, whether all you do is just listen to this video, I want you to think of the tiniest action that you can take associated with breaking the cycle. So maybe just do the hiding something and forgetting part and let that be on your mind, right? Maybe you don't have those 10 minutes of silence. The mantra for today is, I do not need to hold on. I allow it to be lost. I'll see you in day 10.